Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update, plus various other things. Today is October 13th, 2024. It's been a few months since I did my last video. And as always, I know I always say this, but I've got a lot going on. Building projects here on Phuket Island, the island of Phuket. And built a restaurant, pickleball court, building some other things as well. And it's really, really busy. But I've not lost track, or I've not lost focus on cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is my life. It's what I breathe, live and breathe every single day, every day. Not some days, every day. Now 7 years into the game of crypto. And you know, it's a crypto you can never really fully understand. You can get a grasp on a lot of things, but it's so evolving. It's a living, breathing organism, essentially. I'll get to crypto and back to crypto in just a second. I'm on the island of Phuket. It's I think the largest island in Thailand, and it's now low season, starting to ramp up for high season. It's now October, so come November we'll be in high season here. Have a few people here on the beach. Beautiful places here, beautiful beaches, lots to do, lots of pickleball. A lot of you people know that I'm really into pickleball, one of the best sports ever. And the reason why is because it increases your cardio. It increases your social interaction. And what I really like is it increases the hand-eye coordination. That's important. The hand-eye coordination for me is really important. But also it's been proven that pickleball will increase, and paddle and racket sports also, will increase your lifespan by up to 10 years. And the reason for that is, it's the social aspect. But there's also something that activates in your brain. This article that came out last year, but something triggers in your brain when you're playing a paddle sport. It must be part of that hand-eye coordination. It activates a certain part of your brain. I'm not a neurologist. That increases lifespan. There's a long study, a decade-long study about the effectiveness of paddle and racket sports. Now it increases your overall well-being and lifespan. Really cool stuff. Okay, let's talk crypto. This is really, I still think we're in a bull market, but we're like about to hit phase 2 of the bull market, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like it. Everything's down. Everything's just in the toilet. You know, a few meme coins are popping up here and there, and eventually I don't think the meme coin thing is going to last. I think eventually what's going to happen is utility is really going to kick in for cryptocurrencies. Utility is going to win in the end. And you guys know, probably, most likely you know that I've talked about Theta quite a bit. One of the first people to talk about Theta on YouTube, and I wrote about it. I write about Theta quite a bit in my Patreon group. A lot of you know this, but I know there's new people that come to this channel and want to know what's going on with crypto, and let's talk about Theta. I'm still a big holder of Theta and T-Fuel, and it's because I believe in the project. Theta is, you know, last month, September 25th actually, so about 3 weeks ago, they released their Theta mobile edge node. So if you have a Samsung device and your phone is up to par, up to speed or whatever, you know, if you have a newer phone, go to Google Play. There's a link in the description. You can check it out, just follow that link, or go to Google Play and type in Theta mobile edge node. And if your phone, quote unquote, qualifies to download the edge node, you can download it to your phone. And while your phone is idle, well, let's say if it's overnight, while it's charging it overnight or whatever, while your phone is idle, so basically, you know, 7 to 8 hours per day, you can just let it sit there and run that edge node app, and your phone will accumulate T-Fuel by running AI jobs. These phones are extremely powerful. A lot of people don't realize how powerful these Samsung devices and iOS devices as well, but it's not available for iOS yet. I know they're working on it, probably next year when that comes out. But these devices we have can process AI, has an extremely high computational power, just these phones that we carry around in our pocket. It's kind of neat about accumulating T-Fuel just by letting your phone just sit there and not do anything. It's pretty cool. Now, you're not going to make a fortune out of it yet. What I think is what's going to happen, though, let me just tell you this. For each AI job that your phone processes, all you do, it's so simple. There's actually, there's a tutorial, free tutorial in my C4C official Telegram group, link in the description. on how to set up the Edge node. I mean, anybody can do it, but I have a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up the Theta Edge node on your phone. But what's important, a lot of people don't realize how to do this. This is a little bit tricky, but I have a step-by-step tutorial on how to pull your T-Fuel off from the mobile app on your phone into your own wallet, and then you can, now you have your T-Fuel, you can keep it, you can accumulate it, you can send to an exchange, whatever you want to do with it. This is an important step. A lot of people are accumulating the T-Fuel on their phones with the app. They don't know how to get it off, but I have a step-by-step guide on how to pull it off of there. No problems. That's all free. So there are, last I looked, there's only been less than 5,000 downloads for the Theta Mobile Edge node. But I think what's going to happen eventually is going to pick up. Theta is partnering with a lot of several, 3 or maybe 4 Korean universities. So Korea is really, with their AI, they're really ramping up their marketing with the universities with AI. It's interesting that Facebook started with the universities, and then Facebook became a global phenomenon. And it's just interesting that Theta could be on the same tracks and same trail as Facebook. They're starting out with university adoption, and then when that adoption takes hold, once it turns into a Leviathan, then everybody's going to be using, or a lot of people's going to be using Theta cloud node and the AI processing power with your phones with the Theta Mobile Edge node. Really cool. Recently, I think it was last month or maybe a couple of months ago, Theta was finally listed on Binance Japan, and it took them years to get clarity with the Japanese government to be listed, so the Japanese people can now buy Theta. It took them a long time to do it because they only approve just a few projects every month, and so Theta finally, you can buy Binance.com/JPN. I don't know, just Google Japan Binance. Okay, by the way, at the end of this video I got something random that you might enjoy, because I like random stuff. That's what keeps the world going around, is the randomness, chaotic. Actually, chaos keeps things moving. I like law and order, of course, but chaos keeps things agitated and exciting, and I don't know, it keeps things alive. I like a little bit of chaos. I think it's important for our lives. Crypto market. The elections, the U.S. elections are coming up early November, just a couple of weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks. We have the U.S. elections. Let me just say this. I don't want to talk politics. However, I want to say that there's going to be, in my opinion, there's going to be a big, I'm switching hands here, there's going to be a big surprise for the U.S. elections coming up really soon. There'll be a big surprise. Let me just say that I think a lot of people are going to be shocked at what's going to happen. And some people may know this, most people do not. I try to talk to people about this in person, and they just look at me like I got 3 heads. Like, Dave, you're crazy. But I've been hearing this Dave, you're crazy for a very long time, and I've grown used to it. But a lot of the stuff that's, people say, Dave, you're crazy, have come to fruition, has come true. Just about everything I talked about since I was very young. And the latest, more relevant example is investing in Bitcoin and cryptos back in early 17. And people said, Dave, what are you doing? This is garbage. This is a hoax. This is a scam, whatever. And now crypto's mainstream. Now BlackRock, they keep talking about cryptos all the time on CNBC and some of these other finance shows. Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I'm still big on Bitcoin Cash. I've been talking about Bitcoin Cash for 5 years. It has not moved a whole lot. People say, Dave, this is why you even bring up BCH. I still think, I said this 5 years ago, I said 2025 will be the year for BCH. And I know I've had some price predictions for Bitcoin Cash, several years ago that's going to go up to 4 figures. I think the 4 figures are coming, maybe high 4 figures are coming for BCH. Let's find out. 2025 is going to be the year for BCH, because we have all these cryptos, but nobody's really investing into a true currency, a cryptocurrency. It's called cryptocurrency for a reason. BCH is a currency. You can also say Digibyte is a currency. Digibyte's done horrible, by the way. I wouldn't give up on it completely. Having some DGB as an insurance policy may not be a bad idea. But let's go to BCH. It has maybe 15,000, almost 15,000 retail merchants accept BCH. If you go to map, M-A-P, singular.bitcoincash.com. You can see a live map. I will put a link in the description for that as well. If you want, excuse me, if you want to check out the adoption for BCH. Again, it's all about adoption. Meme coins have stolen the show for a year now. People say, "Oh, Dave, why didn't you talk about these meme coins? They've gone up, 20,000% or whatever." Eventually, it's going to have, in my opinion, in my investment opinion, eventually that's going to come to a grinding halt. I don't know exactly when, and then utility is going to win. It's going to win people over, and that's where being secure in utility tokens is where it's at. In my opinion, again, I don't know anything, right? I know nothing at all. Speaking of utility, I'm gonna say XRP. People, there's a lot of XRP haters, but XRP is very cult-like. There's the XRP army, and I think people that hold XRP could very well be rewarded as well. So if you hate XRP, I don't know how can you really hate a crypto. I don't know how, but if you hate XRP, I say you just get maybe 100 of them and just see what happens, because I think that XRP is going to have some big days ahead of it as well. Just for the trading chart alone. Now, I'm not talking about the utility part of it. I'm talking about just for the trading aspect of it. I think it's going to be $20, $25, maybe $30 coming for XRP. Exactly when, we'll see. We'll see. This is just for the trading part of it. Now, XRP, for it to function properly, Brad Garlinghouse has said this. It says XRP cannot function as a 50-cent coin or even a $10 coin. It has to be high dollars for it to function properly, because this is what the banks are using to transfer liquidity back and forth. XRP has to be high value for it to work. People say, "Oh, I cannot see XRP ever going to." I'm not going to say these numbers, because people get upset when you start talking big numbers. They get really upset, and maybe it's, I don't know why they do that. Why they do that? I don't know. I'll say hold some XRP. If you really believe in it, I know people that really believe in it, and they're just so heavy into it. And it's a rough ride. XRP has been sitting on its butt for 6 years now. Eventually, it's going to pay off. Here's the key, though: spread your risk, spread your crypto holdings, because if you're all in XRP, it's not been an enjoyable ride for the last 6 or 7 years. It's kind of just been sitting still. If you have XRP and you have these others, say Theta, T-Fuel, BCH, Chainlink, I talk about Chainlink quite a bit. If you spread your risk, you're going to have a more enjoyable ride, because these cryptos are going to pop when they're ready. They're going to pop, and then this one's going to pop, and then you're going to like, "Oh, yeah, this is kind of fun." But if you're just sitting here holding tight XRP and you have only XRP, you're sitting there for 6 years, you're like, "Oh my God, when's this thing ever going to take off?" But anyways, do what you got to do. This is not investment advice. Get whatever crypto resonates with you. Theta is big into AI now, and eventually, with these 3.9 billion Samsung devices, Android devices, plus smart TVs. I talked about this a long time ago as well. The edge nodes are going to be implemented into smart TVs. I think it's 150,000 globally of smart TVs. Like I said, 3.9 billion Android, Samsung devices. Well, I think Androids, yeah, not Samsung. Android devices, which the Theta Edge node for mobile is compatible with almost all of these devices. So potentially there could be millions or even billions of devices that have the Theta Edge node, and people's going to be earning T-Fuel by just letting their phone charge overnight. Just let it sit there, and they wake up and say, "Hey, I earned a little bit of T-Fuel. Maybe I can use this T-Fuel. I can swap it out, or maybe I can, pay my monthly phone bill." I can see that happening, especially when T-Fuel rises. T-Fuel is, in my opinion, is a really good crypto to have, guys. I think it's severely undervalued, and I'll say maybe grab some T-Fuel as well if you don't have any. Anyways, do what you got to do. Do what resonates with you only. None of this is investment advice. This is just some dude here sitting by the beach talking into a camera. All right, this is DD. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.
Well, what's on your eyelids? They look like fly traps, girl. What is that?
Eyelashes.
Eyelashes? You ever see those plants that eat the flies?
Venus flytrap.